Maine land near a lake, a big one. Wouldn't that add to the vacation fun anytime you can come up to Aroostook County? Hello, I'm Maine Realtor Andy Morris. We try to get these uploaded as fast as we can. How come? Maine real estate just flies off the shelf. It's really nothing new if you expose the property beyond the local area. A lot of folks just don't like where they live, or they just need a cheap vacation property. That's what this is. Nearly 7 acres of ground. It has direct lake access with a private lot. There is a boat launch on Drews Lake, and it's wooded. You could have power. There's a lot to brag up. There's a well for water right nearby that you have the rights to. So if you're looking for a cheap vacation type property, stay tuned. We've got something for you. We're heading out to Linneus, one of my favorite places, Drews Lake, the South Shore. Maine land near a lake. Wouldn't this be fun on vacation? Two ways to get to Drews Lake. Could go out the Bangor Road, Route 2A. This is quicker for me to go kind of around the town, to head west out Route 2. Plus I grow by a farm I own and I grew up on, so it's always nice to check out the buildings, how the crop's doing. Stay tuned, we gotta hurry right along because the days are getting shorter. We're gonna lose sun. It's hard to video wearing night goggles using infrared. This surveyed lot number 12 that we're gonna take a peek at, has a lot of advantages. You buy just wooded land, recreational land, that gives you direct access to all the rec trails. You've got a 1,057 acre lake to play on, but you've got the privacy of whatever you park or put on your land. How about a little cabin from the Amish? There's 4 log homemakers right here that make a cabin series. Maybe you're a pretty good carpenter to know the business end of a hammer. Whichever way you're gonna go, we'll help guide you after the sale because we live here. We've done this for 45 years. This is the farm that I grew up on. See all the boats out back? That's part of a side hustle. We store in the barn and the back building a lot of people's toys, a lot of them from Drews Lake. Stay tuned, we'll get there as quick as we can, but obeying the speed limit. We gotta make sure we're respectful, sharing the road. Another reason we'd like to get the video done is this time of the day is a magic time. As the sun's starting to go down, dusk, around a lake, there's nothing like it. Also, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Pretty hard to fly a drone in the rain, and it's just not the presentation that you want to have. We just veered left. This is heading to the south shore of Drews Lake. Had we gone right, we would have got to the public boat launch, we would have been able to get on the little lake, and we would have accessed anybody that's living on the north shore. We're going to cross the Maduxtacag River. The headwaters of it is Drews Lake, or Maduxtacag Lake, and this is the south shore. Nope. The town doesn't maintain it, but if you pay your dues, this road's in pretty good shape year-round. You can get in here. Pay your dues. Be a good steward of the lake. And don't go too fast. Think like a fish or the lake loons. You want to protect the lake. All kinds of trails up the side of Drews Mountain to use your four-wheeler, to hike, to bike, to cross-country ski. Looking for the winter road. Here's the name coming up on the left of everybody on the south shore of Drews Lake. You could add your name if you're up on the hill. Years ago, there was about 1,200 acres owned by the Crayhome Development, Crab Lumber over in Canada, and they made it into the Patent Corporation 40-acre lots. Some of these lots were further divided. The South Shore Road goes about 3.5 miles. The problem always was going up the big hill 1.5 miles in. How do you live year-round when you go vertical like that? Well, that's pretty hard if you get a lot of snow and it gets icy on the roads. So, in comes the winter road. The winter road is the way to go around that big hill. And we're going to take a left onto the winter road, but I'm going to show you the drilled well that you can use before you get to it. Give this Bison pump a couple pumps and you've got all kinds of water. Okay, again, we're on a short leash of time. This would be the winter road. You could go in to the right and that would take you all the way to the fishing grounds on the very end. The last two camps are on leased land. They're actually in Oakville. We start out in New Limerick on the South Shore, and now we're in Linnaeus. All these towns are pretty much rectangles or squares. Most of them are 6 by 6 mile squares. See how there's power poles? Holton Water Company comes into lot number 9, which we also have for sale, that has a camper on it. We'll put the link at the end so that you can know about more than one property in this area. This is your neighbor to the west. See the little Amish building with the porch? Extra little storage shed? That's all you need. So that would be the neighbor to the west. They're on their own little acreage. This would be your lot number 12 on the left-hand side. Mixed woods, level to rolling. This 80 acres that created the division between the Winter Road and the South Shore Road is pretty much level to rolling. You're going up kind of the base of Drews Mountain. A little brook that goes through. Everything's pretty dry this year. In fact, Drews Lake, I've got a retainer wall. There's not even water against it. It's just typical, not a lot of water here. Someone else got a lot of water. Say a prayer for those folks, I guess. It is one beautiful time of the year. It's actually nice out here any time of the year. This is what you're looking at across the road. Nothing but mixed woods. See the culverts? Just a trickle of water. Now if it rained up on the mountain, this would be lively again. All these little brooks are inlets for Drews Lake. They're pretty lively in the spring when there's snow runoff. Ideal property for a Maine vacation. Low cost Maine land right off a lake. That worked out pretty well. We were able to get the little lake, big lake. You can see a lot of the fall foliage, the canopy on the trees. It is beautiful out here. Not just when it's hot in the 4th of July. Not just when you're cross-country skiing or snow sledding or ice fishing. Not just in the fall during a hunting trip or in the spring when you're just glad to get up here and think about the summer ahead. Maine is 4 seasons vacation land. It's on every license plate for a reason. We're going to see if we can go up to the private lot that anybody that bought one of these 40-acre Patent Corporation lots had a lake lot, a private lake lot that you had access to. Yes, you can go to the public boat launch, and that's a nice launch, and people are friendly. It's not too busy. But it's nice to have your own little private lot that you might take a four-wheeler and go up with a kayak on the back and paddle around the lake, then come back to your little cabin on your almost 7 acres of ground. So we'll